children's minds, they wonder and they think about things like that. So when you tell them, so I'm gonna tell you what happened to me when I was 6. Yeah. So obviously, back in the day, my mum used to heavily watch EastEnders, and my auntie, they used to watch EastEnders a lot. Yeah. They used to watch EastEnders a lot. Yeah. And whenever man and woman was kissing, like
they'll do that.
I have to
do
close
that.
my
Yeah. My mum
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Yeah. So I remember one time. Yeah. I was at my uncle's house. Yeah. And a family friend came over. Yeah. And there was a girl called, I'm not going to mention her name, yeah, because somebody here, she's not here right now, but somebody knows her, innit? Yeah. She came to my uncle's house, yeah, and we were upstairs. We were upstairs just chilling, yeah. And she was my age as well. She was my first ever crush as well. Yeah. And obviously on EastEnders, I've seen them kiss. Like I've seen them kiss, yeah. So I was like, I want to imitate that, yeah. So I took my shirt off, yeah. I took my shirt off, yeah, and I had my vest on. I just had my vest on, yeah. And I was like, wow, what do we do next? Because I ain't seen the kissing, but I've seen them take the shirt off. So I don't know what else to do. I don't know what to do after, cuz. I don't know what to do after. If I'd have seen kissing, that would have been it.
That was my first crush. So what did you do? Take your shirt off and just stand in front of her, like?
Look, we were like, we were on our knees. We're on our knees.
Do you know what you can really do?
Stupid childhood thing. Yeah, it's a best.
And before anything else happened, yeah, like my sister came in. My older sister came in. Ask her.
Did she ask what you were doing?
Yeah, she asked us what we were doing. I can't remember.
What
but
did you say?
she knows the story as well. She was there.
What did you say?
I can't remember. But she came into. What are you doing?
To be honest, all you can really do though is tell your kids what it is, and you have to just pray for them as well. That they kind of don't wander in a direction that you don't really want them to.
You know,
I'll tell you another story.
But that's why me now let my picnic them sit on in a front room by themselves or in their bedroom all locked away, because like I feel like loads of people have them little childhood stories of it's like, oh, okay, go off and play whatever, and especially if it's a boy or a girl, there's like some sort of I could tell you another story, yeah, and I could tell that she was probably imitating what she saw on TV. Yeah. I think I was probably around like 4 or 5, and I remember this vividly, bruv. Like I was 4 or 5, and I think she was probably a year older than me. Yeah, mad.
She's buff now, but I remember like I was in her room and she was her mum was babysitting me.
You said you were the same age in the previous story.
No, that was another story. I'm giving you a different story with a different girl. Different girl.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel one player when he was young.
So I was in her room, yeah, and we were just. I remember we were looking outside from the window. I don't know why we were looking at the window, yeah. But bear in mind, she's older than me. She's a year older than me, and she's slightly taller than me as well.
Okay.
I tell you, no lie, bruv. This girl. She grabbed me, she pinned me down on the bed, and she kissed me, bruv. Like, bro, that was my first ever kiss.
What were you?
4 or 5 years old, man.
You were 4 or 5 years old?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my first ever kiss. And obviously, she's seen something on TV, because how can you know to pin someone down the kiss? Bruv, that's rape.
Mad. Woo!
Mad thing. No.
Lip rape.
What did you do after that?
I can't remember.
Did you use tongue?
I don't know. I think all I remember is my eyes were wide open when she did it.
No,
when she kissed you. But yeah, that was my first ever kiss, man.
Enoch, what was your first ever kiss? Have you got any stories like that, bro?
What, like kiss?
Like them little childhood foolishness that you shouldn't be doing.
I don't even think I had one. If I did, I wouldn't remember. I was a good child. Always a good child.
That's good.
I'm a good child, you know. Like these are the things that just happened. I just want to reiterate that I'm born again, and I'm a follower of Christ. I'm a follower of Christ, you know.
I was a good child, always. I can't even remember. If I did, I wouldn't remember.
I hear that.
Like no one actually kissed me.
I think mine was in primary school.
Everybody wanted to kiss me.
I remember my first kiss being very wet. I was about to say the name. I remember who it was as well. It was primary school.
Continue then.
Huh?
Continue then.
Nah, do you know what it was? I think like we was, like gym. So we was doing gym. Well, they used to call it gym back in primary school, like gymnastics or whatever, like PE. Yeah, but like we was doing the gym one, like gymnastics one.
Yeah.
And I think after we was changing, because obviously boys and girls used to change together.
Oh, yes, yeah.
In primary school, innit?
In primary school.
Yeah, mad.
And fam.
They still
shouldn't
do.
have done.
They still do.
Fam, you know they really like, especially when you get to year 5, 6 and that, like.
Should separate.
Yeah,
I
you should
think they separate
Okay,
them
sure.
at that age, but year 3 and 4 they get changed. in the same
Yeah,
way.
like I remember it was during that. I think we was getting changed,
They shouldn't have done that, you know.
and then we basically the teacher
still
weren't
do.
looking, so we were like,
What they change in the same classroom. When you think, wow, that's bringing back a lot of memories, you
bro,
know.
I can see things vividly that I
Yeah,
remember
that I
seeing
should
when
probably
I was like
I shouldn't
7,
have
8.
seen when I was younger. Yo.
Who told you to touch the thing, bro?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's you got to guard your children. I think you got to, but guard them with information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't guard them with a lack of information.
Like
Don't
you're gonna
guard them
die if you have
with
sex.
ignorance. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Because then that curiosity kills the cat, right?
Yeah.
Like, it actually makes you want to go and do it.
But we're saying that now, but you know how hard it will be when we
It's
actually have our
hard.
children.
Yeah.
We're saying-
Will
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Will it?
No,
Why?
no, I
Why?
don't believe
Why
It
that.
would
will
it
be
be hard?
very hard. It will
Why?
be very hard. So imagine you, Anise gets to an age of like say 8, 9, and now you have to go and tell him. Would you do it? Well, how would you feel about doing it? You'll first be hesitant, like, no, he's not like that. He doesn't need this talk. It's gonna be hard.
That's true.
I think,
gonna
but
be
I
hard.
think you have to have the.
But you still have to have
I don't.
it, yeah.
I don't think I would be afraid to have that
yes,
conversation
you will
because
at
it's.
first, shut up. But you will. You will.
No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. It's required, man. Like I remember. I think I mentioned it in. I think we all mentioned it in the porn episode that we did. Yeah, and I started watching porn when I was 11, bro. Like that conversation, you want to have that conversation before they get to that point where they're exposed to things, because you're not going to be with them all the time, especially when it comes to being in school. They're around their friends. God knows what they have on their phones and what they're watching.
Back in the day, when them kind of videos used to get circulated around school, it was these like dead pixelated videos. Now they got full on Instagram,
HD,
high HD,
1080p.
720p, all of that. Like